أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين. Tonight being an important night, it is associated with Ali Akbar alayhi salam. In the Shuhada of Karbala, he has a very distinctive position, and the love of Imam Hussain alayhi salam is greater than anyone else for Ali Akbar alayhi salam. Imam Hussain respected Al Abbas alayhi salam the most, and he loved Ali Akbar alayhi salam the most. It is a great trial for any father to lose their son, but if the son is like Ali Akbar, then it is a greater trial for the father like Hussain. If a father like Ibrahim alayhi salam finds it difficult to give his son like Ismail alayhi salam, then it is more difficult for a father like Hussain to give his son like Ali Akbar, because the greater you are, the greater your personality, and the more love you will have for your children. So you're an ideal father, you're an ideal son, you're an ideal brother, you're an ideal husband. You have the ideal personality, and as an ideal father, you need to have that special love. And hence the scholars believe that Imam Hussain alayhi salam did not love any more than Ali Akbar alayhi salam. Why? Because he says, Allahumma ashhid ala ha'ula il-qawm. O Allah, be my witness upon the people who I am sending towards a son ashbahun nas bi rasuluk, who is the most resembling your prophet. In what way? O Allah, be my witness, he says. In what way is he the most resembling? If in looks Ali Akbar looks the most like the Holy Prophet, then it is not his perfection. It is not a perfection that he has created for himself. It is a perfection that Allah has given him. But if it is in his character that he is similar to the Holy Prophet, then it is an achievement of Ali Akbar alayhi salam. So, qawlan wa fi'lan wa mantaqan, he is in his actions, in his words, in his looks, khalqan wa khulqan wa qawlan, in every way possible, in his ethics, in his manners, the most resembling the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in the terms that he was very generous, he was very knowledgeable, he was extremely humble, extremely handsome, extremely God-fearing, extremely powerful in his prayers, in his practices. So he was the center of attention of all members of Ahlulbayt alayhimus salam. Let's today give our respects to Imam Hussain alayhi salam for his son Ali Akbar. Let's come and pay our respects to Fatima Zahra for her grandson Ali Akbar alayhi salam. Let's pay our respects to Imam Ali alayhi salam for his grandson Ali Akbar, to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to his great grandson Ali Akbar, and to Sahibul Zaman Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam for his uncle Ali Akbar. Before I mention who Ali Akbar alayhi salam is in terms of masa'ib and musibah that he has gone through, there is one place where Imam Hussain alayhi salam has been saluted by the Holy Prophet and Imam Ali, his grandfather and his father, and that was the martyrdom of Imam Hazrat Ali Akbar alayhi salam. It wasn't at any other place, but it was the time when he came to the body. Ali Akbar alayhi salam says, Hada Jaddi Rasulullah yuqri'uka salam. This is my grandfather, the Holy Prophet, who is sending his salutations. Who to? To Imam Hussain alayhi salam. When he came to the body of Ali Akbar. So let's see who Ali Akbar alayhi salam is. In one sentence, Ali Akbar is the most resembling to the Prophet. How will we today, to the youth, explain who Ali Akbar alayhi salam is? Let's do some of the Masa'ib. Oh Allah, for the sake of Ali Akbar, when a group of people went to the Haram of Imam Hussain alayhi salam from a village, they had a reciter who was going to recite the Masa'ib. The sad part. So they said to him, recite some Masa'ib, we want to cry more. They were all crying. It was Laylatul Jum'ah, it was a night between Thursday and Friday. He said, whose Masa'ib shall I read? They said, whoever you like. So he read the Masa'ib of Ali Akbar alayhi salam. They felt as if from the Zarih they could hear the cry. From the walls, from the floor where the graves are, they could hear the cry. They came to the little place they were staying at, a house they were all staying at. And they all slept in the same room on the floor. They were very poor people. When they all woke, they all had the same dream in that night. Sheikh Abbas, Sheikh Rais Kermani has mentioned this in his Maqtal Sheikh Rais. He says they all had the same dream, that Imam Hussain alayhi salam came and he said, a person came and said, Imam Hussain alayhi salam is coming to visit you, all get up. So they all had the same dream. And in the dream they get up and they see that Imam Hussain alayhi salam has come. So they all started crying and they said, Mawla, why have you come? He said, I came for 3 reasons. 1, whoever visits me, I visit them. Secondly, you have come from a village where there is a Husainiya, there is a religious center that has a servant, a khadim, who picks up the shoes of all of my lovers, the people who love me, who mourn for me. He picks up their shoes and places them in the rack. When you go back, give him my salutations. And the third reason is, and Imam Hussain started crying himself. He stopped and they asked, Mawla, what's the third reason? He cried again. The third reason he cried and said is that whenever it is a night between Thursday and Friday, Laylatul Jum'ah, then do not, in Shab Jum'ah, do not recite the Masa'ib of Ali Akbar alayhi salam. They said, Mawla, but we heard that you love Ali Akbar the most. He is your most beloved child. Then why do you wish us not to recite his Masa'ib in Shab Jum'ah, in Laylatul Jum'ah? He said, because whenever it is Laylatul Jum'ah, my mother Fatimatul Zahra comes from Medina to visit me. And when she comes, she cannot bear the pain of the atrocities that were carried out against Ali Akbar alayhi salam. Read the Masa'ib of whoever you like, but in Laylatul Jum'ah do not mention anything about Ali Akbar, because my mother cannot take the pain. She says, Oh Hussain, how did you pick up the body of a young son like Ali Akbar? Oh Hussain, how difficult was it? And she continuously cries and cries and cries. Do not ever. Now, let's see who Ali Akbar alayhi salam is. On the day of Ashura, the morning prayer, Ali Akbar gave the adhan. He said, Allahu Akbar. And all the ladies and his sisters and his aunts, his mother, they were all crying and feeling, is it the last adhan we hear from Ali Akbar alayhi salam? Is it the last time we hear these words from Ali Akbar? Ali Akbar alayhi salam as the day was passing by, there came a time when all ashab had lost their lives. They had all become shaheed. Then the Ahlulbayt alayhimus salam started their sacrifice. Ali Akbar alayhi salam came to his father and said, "Father, I need your permission to go to the battlefield." Imam alayhi salam knows that it is wajib for a son to defend, for any son to defend at the time of difficulty from Islam. So he would not stop his son. It is not upon Imam Hussain alayhi salam to say that, "No, I love you so much, I will not allow." He said, "I allow you. I allow you, but you have to take permission from 3 other people, from your mother, from your aunt Zainab, and from your brother Sajjad." So he first comes to the tent of Imam Sajjad alayhi salam, and he sees that his brother is on the floor in the tent, who was in that position because Allah wanted to save the imamat. He came and started kissing the hand of his brother, and went kissing from the hand all the way to the forehead of his brother, and he kissed it. When he was kissing the forehead, he had some tears in his eyes. So he started shedding some tears, and he said, his brother woke up and said, "Brother, what is it? Why are you kissing my forehead like that? Is everything okay?" He said, "No, our father has been left all by himself, and he is going to lose his life. And I am now here to take permission from you to give my life for our father." Imam Sajjad alayhi salam said, "Had I the permission, I would also fight for the father, and I would also die." So he said, "I give you the permission for jihad." Ali Akbar alayhi salam, he kissed the hand of his brother and he said, "Al-Wida, I say farewell to you." He came to the tent of his aunt Zainab, Salamullah alayha, and said, "I need the permission from you to go and fight for my father, to fight for the Imam of our time." Zainab Kubra, Salamullah alayha, said, "I give you the permission, but take the permission from your mother." He said, "Yes, I came to you first because your position is higher than my mother. You are the daughter of Fatima to Zahra and Ali alayhim salam." He took the permission and went to his mother and asked his mother, "Oh mother, do I have your permission? I want to go and fight for my father and give my life." Have you seen that when mothers see the sons coming late to the house, they go so many times to the door to see where is the son, why has he delayed? And if a son comes and says to the mother, "Mother, I'm going to die, I'm going to give my life," how will the mother give her son the permission to go and give his life? So he said, "Mother, give me the permission." She said, "Oh Ali Akbar, I cannot live without you. I find it difficult to live without you." He said, "Mother, I will not ask you another time for permission, but let me tell you something. Mother, if on the day of judgment my grandmother Fatima to Zahra Salamullah alayha asked you, 'Oh Layla, my son Hussain died, but you saved your son Ali Akbar,' mother, what would you answer my grandmother?" Layla cried and said, "Oh Ali Akbar, I understand that your father is more important than you. Your father, Allah has chosen him for a reason. I give you the permission." When she gave the permission, she walked all the way to the door of the tent to see of her son, to see what happens to the son. Imam Hussain alayhi salam, when he was about to leave, then one after the other, the ladies were embracing him and crying. Hamid ibn Muslim, who is the narrator, reporter of the Ahl Sunnah, who later on people believe had converted to become Shia, he says that there was only one person who went to the tents, and each time he picked up the cloth to come out from the tents, he could not leave. So I asked Hussain, what's happening? He said, each time Ali Akbar wants to leave, sometimes the aunts come forward and say, "Oh Ali Akbar, please do not leave. Whoever leaves, they do not come back." Sometimes the sisters come forward and they say, Ali Akbar, do not leave, because whoever leaves does not come back. Then the mother says, oh Ali Akbar, do not leave. Hamid ibn Muslim says, I saw Hussain enter the tent and held the hand of Ali Akbar and said to the ladies, leave Ali Akbar. Leave Ali Akbar, allow him to come out. He came out. When Ali Akbar came out, Imam Hussain looked at him and said, oh son, I always wanted to tie your turban on your head. But whenever I saw that Zainab and your mother always want to tie it, so I never ask you to help you. But today I want to tie the turban on your head. Some of the scholars have mentioned that Ali Akbar went onto his knees and said, Father, tie my turban on my head. When he was tying the turban, he was saying, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, ridan biqada'ihi wa tasliman li amrih, because he knew that Hussain alayhi salam knew that Ali Akbar will not come back. So he said, oh Ali Akbar, until you start your battle, keep looking back, keep looking at me. I want to keep seeing you, because I cannot see the pain of losing you. So keep looking around and keep showing me your face. One of the reporters says that when Ali Akbar started riding his horse, he made it run. He turned around to look back at his father. He saw that as the horse was moving faster, Imam Hussain was moving faster behind the horse. When asked, Mawla, why? But Father, why are you coming so fast? Why are you coming behind me? Father, please stop. Please, I do not wish to see you in this state. Imam Hussain said, Ali Akbar, you cannot understand because you don't have a son like Ali Akbar. Ali Akbar, you cannot understand what pains I am going through. Oh Ali Akbar, it is extremely painful for me. Imam Hussain alayhi salam said, oh Ali Akbar, go and fight. He came back and he saw that his wife Layla is standing at the edge of the tent. So he went and said, oh Layla, I heard my grandfather, the Holy Prophet, say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts the dua of a mother. Oh Layla, go back and pray for Ali Akbar to come back once, come back to me alive so I can see him and I can embrace him. Ali Akbar fought. He fought in such a way that he was killing many of the enemies and he attacked. But there came a moment that he came back. There is a dua that some of the Maqtal have mentioned, that Layla sat down in the tents and put down the musalla and raised her hands and said, Ya Radda Yusufu ila Yaqub wa Ismaila ila Hajara rudduhu ilayya bihaqqi atash abi Abdullah al-Hussain. Oh Allah, you returned Ismail to Hajar. You returned Yusuf to Yaqub. Oh Allah, for the sake of the thirst of Hussain ibn Ali, just once I want to see my son. Just return the son to his father. At least Hussain sees him once. Ali Akbar came back and he said, Father, I am very thirsty. If I had any water, then I would fight. But I have fought to the best of my powers. But because of thirst, I feel weak. The father, Imam Hussain alayhi salam, said, Son, very soon your grandfather, the Holy Prophet, and your grandfather, Ali ibn Abi Talib, will both give you water in the paradise. Just the last moments, Ali Akbar alayhi salam went back. And this time, Hasin ibn Umair, he came close and he was holding a javelin and he threw it, Ali Akbar, on his chest and it went into his liver. Some say went into his heart. It hit him on the chest. And the only Shaheed Karbala that did not call back Imam Hussain alayhi salam, that did not call Imam Hussain alayhi salam for help. Every single Shaheed Karbala called Imam Hussain for help, including Abbas alayhi salam. He said, Mawla, come and help me. Brother, come and help me. Every single Shaheed, including the nephews of Imam Hussain alayhi salam, they called him back and said, oh uncle, come and help us, except for Ali Akbar. He did not say, Father, come and help me. Why? Because he knew it is difficult for the father to come and help me. So he did not say, Father, come and help me. He said, Father, hadha jaddi Rasulullah yuqri'uka salam. Oh Father, this is my grandfather, the Holy Prophet, my grandfather Ali. They have both come. They all say salam to you. Father, do not come. Father, I know it is difficult for an old father to come to the dead body of the young son. Father, do not come. Father, stay where you are. Imam Hussain said, oh Allah, be my witness. Your Khalil Ibrahim could not see the son die. He tied his eyes and then he was slaughtering his own son. But, oh Allah, be my witness. I will not close my eyes. I will see my own son die in front of my eyes. He came walking. He said, oh Ali Akbar. Many say he was calling Ali. Ali, call me. Oh Ali, call me. because the light of my eyes cannot see. My heart says that he wasn't calling his son Ali, he was saying Ali, Ali. He was calling Ya Ali, Ya Ali. He was calling his father, oh my father, come and help me. It is difficult for me to see my own son die like this. Come and help me, hold my hand and take me to my son. He came to the body of Ali Akbar. Sheikh Hurre Amili says that he had dropped himself from the back of his horse and he came on his knees and his elbows and he held his son. He picked him up and embraced him. And the son said, "Oh, Father, the enemy hit me in my heart and has left a piece of metal in my heart. Father, when you embrace me, I feel the pain." He said, "Son, place my hand on where the javelin was and I will take it out." He placed one hand, Imam Hussain Islam placed one hand on the chest of Ali Akbar and the other hand on the javelin. He wanted to pull it out. My heart says he would have turned to Najaf and said, "Oh my father, come and help me. Ya Ali, adrikni, I want to take out this javelin." When he was pulling it out, the heart was pumping out blood and he said, "Father," and he left this world. Ali Akbar died at that moment. The riwayah says that the first time Hussain alayhi salam cried loudly, he said, "Oh Allah, I have given my son in your way. Oh Allah, be my witness that I gave everything in your way. Oh Allah, you have seen everything that has happened to me." The first time, Ayatollah Ishtihardi says that Imam Hussain alayhi salam could not lift a body. He would lift the body very easily. But when he wanted to lift the body of Ali Akbar, in one of the riwayat it says Imam Hussain cried and he said, "Ya atfala banu Hashim, ihmilu akhakum." "O children of Bani Hashim, come and help an elderly father lift the body of Ali Akbar. I cannot lift the body of Ali Akbar by myself." He picked up the body of Ali Akbar and little children came running from the tent. They all picked up the feet of Ali Akbar. He was coming back, but he was thinking, how will I tell the mother of Ali Akbar has died? Ala la'natullahi ala al-qawmi al-zalimin. وَسَيَعْلَمُ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا أَيَّ مُنْقَلَبٍ يَنْقَلِبُونَ.